welcome to the GEMS 4th Annual Summer Workshop. My name is Cassidy Schneider. I'm the GEMS President and Student Advisor for this year's workshop. Thank you all for coming today. We actually had a record number of girls sign up. So thanks to all of you for your interest in science, technology, engineering, and math. And we have a great day ahead of us. We have all our speakers up here. We have 4 different panels, each with 3 to 5 fantastic women to come speak to you guys today. So don't be afraid to ask questions and keep in touch with them. We'll have all their emails on our website if anyone stands out to you in particular. And at the end of the day, we're going to return here for a raffle of 2 copies of the book Rosie Revere, Engineer, generously donated to us by the author Andrea Beatty. So after all of the breakout sessions, remember to fill out your surveys with your name on it and return them to us, and then we'll pick 2 names. So at this time, I would like to introduce our first speaker of the day, Dr. Adina Luican-Mayer. She's a physicist with the Center for Nanoscale Materials at Argonne National Laboratory here in Illinois. And she's originally from Romania and went to school in Germany, so she will talk to us today about her research in nanomaterials and her international experiences in STEM.
I'd like to first congratulate you guys for organizing such a great event that gives the opportunity for all the girls to interact with women, properly, I hope so, that have been taking this journey from high school or from middle school to careers in STEM research. And that's why I'm here for. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey that took me from having a lot of fun in the science classes to doing what I do right now, which is being a scientist at Argonne National Lab and doing cutting-edge research of new materials. So as Cassidy said already, my journey has been quite international. I'm born in Romania, and that's where I went to high school and to middle school, and that's where my passion and my interest for science started. So when I was a senior in high school, I decided that I'm going to take upon this adventure of moving to a new country, and so I went to a lovely place to the northern part of Germany in Bremen when I attended Jacobs University. And this was an international school, had kids from 70 countries, and it was a blend between a liberal arts and a research institution. And that was a great experience. I got my bachelor's degree after I spent 3 years in Germany. And then it was one event that really made me decide I want to do what I do right now. And that was an internship, and I'll come back to that in my talk. I tried out research, and that's what I love to do. And that was, again, in a wonderful city in France, in Grenoble, which is a place that's sort of the analogous of Argonne for France. And after that experience, after that internship, I knew that research is what I want to do. So I wanted to go to grad school. And so I ended up going to Rutgers in New Jersey, where I spent 6 years, and I had a wonderful graduate school experience, a lot of productive times, a lot of fun times, and a lot of growing up. And after my experience in Rutgers, I was fortunate to get a position at the Center for Nanomaterials, where now I do my own independent research, and that has been so far very exciting. So, why did I become a physicist? Well, let's start in middle school. So in middle school, my parents told me that I have to be a well-rounded individual. So I was doing good in all. I was trying to do history and math and everything pretty good. But it was very clear to me that the only thing I really enjoyed was solving my math homework. And that was for me amazing. So problem solving, doing math, puzzle solving, that was for me the best thing. And I was fortunate enough along my way to meet an inspiring teacher, which is Miss Aurora Constantin. And she just told, when we started to do natural sciences, all those boring concepts, all those equations in the book, she just gave them life, and then she explained how things work. And actually, I really like that book. In Rutgers, they teach a course on that. It's called How Things Work. So if any of you is interested how your refrigerator works, how your bike works, how the plane works, you can check it out. It's very nice and it's very nicely written. So that's what I love. I loved at that point to learn how do things work. And then came high school. Because I was so interested in such things, I actually chose to go to a STEM-oriented high school. So I got a lot of computer science courses, I got a lot of math courses, and physics. And a lot of my time was spent training for so-called physics Olympiads. And these were science camps, but they had a competitive edge to them. So basically, for example, there is a picture of a student that what she gets there is kind of like a black box and a lot of tools, and they ask you to figure out what's in the black box. And so again, this kind of idea of a puzzle, electrical black box. So this was an electricity and magnetism test. So you get an ampermeter, a voltmeter, and so on and so forth. And that for me was so fascinating that I decided to spend a lot of time trying to solve those kind of puzzles. Alright, so along came college. I pretty much was sure I liked sciences. But then, you cannot do all the sciences. What should I major in? And what do I really want to be when I grow up? And if I choose this major, what career options do I have? So, in the first year, I was majoring in electrical engineering, computer science, and physics. But it was really physics that I really enjoyed, and so I decided that I was going to go into physics. So I'm going to share you guys the statistics that I found from the website of the American Institute of Physics. You can check it out over there, and that tells you what can you do with a bachelor's in physics. And it turns out that, as they put it very nicely, you can do a lot of things. People are using their physics in many unique ways in their jobs. So there are people who have learned physics, but now have become maybe an asset manager, maybe a video game designer, or maybe a